Hi, I'm Michelle with College Swimming Guide. Welcome to my quick question series of videos designed to help you help your child be recruited to swim in college. This week I'd like to address a question that I'm asked frequently. How should we narrow down our college search? With over 5,000 colleges in the U.S., there is a school for everyone. For swimmers and everyone else in the market for a college, the difficult part is narrowing down your list. Everybody's different, but the factors to get started narrowing down your list can be the same. So here we go. Climate. That may sound like a minor factor, but if your son or daughter truly hates the cold, they will be miserable if they have to bundle up just to go to the dining hall for dinner every day. On the other hand, if they dislike the heat and it's 90 degrees plus 90% humidity in August through October, and again in April through May, they're going to be uncomfortable for nearly half the school year. 4 years is a long time to spend at a college if you're unhappy with the environment. Proximity to home is another factor to consider. I believe that proximity to home is determined more by what the student makes of the college experience than by the actual distance from home. I know students who go to school 30 minutes away and only come home for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and students who go to school 4 hours away and are home every other weekend. When my oldest son wanted to transfer to a school 9 hours away after his freshman year because it offered a specialized major that was perfect for him, he said, "I realized that if I'm away, I'm away. It doesn't really matter how far I am." Size of school is another factor. Some students do well in a large school environment and others are lost. It really depends on the child. Many students think they want the experience of a large school. The school spirit and sporting events are great fun. If a student is self-motivated and self-disciplined, so that they will attend class as well as seek out tutors and professors' office hours, they'll probably do well academically at a large school. In freshman intro classes at a large school, there's often no accountability and no one takes attendance, so there's no one to make them attend class. The majority of students do well at large schools, or it only takes one semester of them struggling to figure out how to be successful. But that does not mean that a smaller school wouldn't be a better fit. Small and medium-sized colleges have advantages as well. Some students don't feel that they offer as much in terms of campus life and school spirit, but you can certainly find some that have plenty of both. My oldest son has benefited greatly from the small class sizes and the ability to get to know his professors personally at a smaller school. Urban versus suburban versus rural. This is something else that people need to think about. Students need to decide where they will be the most comfortable. If they grew up on a farm in Iowa, New York City may be culture shock. The opposite is also true. A student from a large city may be bored silly at a rural school. A lot of it depends on how much is offered on campus and how much students have to go into town for social activities. Many students are happy to just hang out with a few friends in a dorm room, so the size of the city may not matter, at least the first year. Another factor is commuter campus or campus life. Some schools are mostly comprised of students who live within driving distance and go home for the weekend. If your student is looking for more of a campus life, this could be a big factor. On tours, I tried to ask the student guide what students tended to do on weekends and if students left campus to go home. This question was particularly relevant at large state universities where my son would be an out-of-state student. I did not want him to be left alone on campus weekends when most students went home. Once you and your students start discussing these factors, some of them will be easy decisions, some will become more obvious as you research and tour more schools, and others really may not play a big role in your students' decision-making process at all. The next phase will be to consider majors offered, which is very specific to your child. If they're undecided as to what they want to study, it's a good idea to choose a school that offers a wide range of programs. Regardless, enjoy the search process and the discussion time with your student. It's a good opportunity for quality time with a teenager, something that's in very short supply these days. For more information on simplifying the recruiting process, check out the College Swimming Guide website at www.collegeswimmingguide.com to learn how to become a member of the Fast Lane. Members receive monthly action items, sample emails to coaches, lists of questions to ask coaches, and many more resources. We also have a directory of all college swim programs in the country with information about each program and questions answered directly by the coaches, including practice schedules, when coaches prefer to be contacted by prospective recruits, whether the program offers scholarships, and what the coaches are looking for in a swimmer. Fastlane members have access to spreadsheets of conference championship meet times and top event times for all of the college swim programs in the country to save you hundreds of hours of time in your research. Our Fastlane community is an online space for swim parents to ask questions and share information. And of course, Fastlane members have access to my expertise through the private community, live chats, and the ability to purchase private consultations if desired. I hope you consider joining the Fastlane. Feel free to contact me through the website if you have questions about the material.